My name is Brianni. My friends call me Bunny. You can call me either or. And I'm going to be discussing the main traits, characteristics of the Aries zodiac sign. Aries is the first sign in the zodiac system. It is a fire sign. That's the element that it belongs to. So fire signs, the other fire signs are Leo and Sagittarius. Fire signs are known for being the passionates of the zodiac. They are driven, sociable, fun, aggressive, lively. They bring light. Like, think about fire as itself as an entity. It burns, it hurts, it can destroy, it can purify, it can create, it can do all of the above. So all of the fire signs kind of carry those exact same qualities, Aries being the first. Aries is also, it belongs to the modality of cardinal. So in astrology, you can be either a cardinal sign, a fixed sign, or a mutable sign. When you're a cardinal sign, you are a go-getter, a pioneer, a person that initiates change and development. So cardinal signs represent the cardinal points of the compass, and Aries represents the east where the sun rises. When Aries season occurs, it's happens at the exact same time as the vernal or the spring equinox. So Aries pretty much marks the beginning of spring, a huge transition, for all of us, right? Time jumps forward again. So we have longer days and, seasonal repression goes away. Thank God. And with Aries season, it's kind of like you have this new found conviction and purpose and drive. So for most of us, we consider January 1st to be the actual new year. But in astrology, when Aries season starts, is actually the real new year. This is when, as Pisces season ends and you go through that transformative period and, a death and a rebirth, and you finally learn all of your lessons, Aries season hits. And this is when you get the opportunity to kick that into high gear, which is what Aries sign is all about. Some of their traits, like Aries, I have a lot of Aries friends. My mother is an Aries. They're known to be go-getters. They're natural born leaders. You can't tell people nothing. They can tell you everything, but you can't tell them a dang on thing, all right? And they're the kind of people, when they come into your work environment or they come into your community or they come into your life, they have a list of tasks and adjustments that you can make. And typically, or their motive, I don't know if they know it or not, but the end result is usually once you, do what they say and you make those adjustments and those changes in your life is improved for the better. They're pioneers, like all cardinal signs. They have these fresh ideas and they know how to initiate change, how to create something out of nothing. I guess the alter to that, or I would say maybe the dark side or a weakness of Aries, is they have this crazy ability to start projects. I mean, a bunch of them, new ones. But another trait of the Aries sign is, impatience. That what they want right now. And they will do anything, go hard, go 100%, push it to the limit, go big or go home, is them all together in a nutshell. They'll do anything to make it happen. But with that, they expect instantaneous results, and that's just not how life works. So of all these creative projects that they start stemming from all of these great ideas, sometimes they can be known to not finish them. Instead, they get bored by the mundane and, cycles repeating itself. They don't want to do the same thing every day. They don't want to, they have tenacity, but they lack tenacity for long-winded, prolonged projects. So they can bring you the idea, you run with it, okay? Because they are on to the next big thing. It's funny because the Aries symbol And astrology is the ram, you know, like a male sheep with horns, like when the way that a ram settles its disputes is by ramming its head into its opponent or its obstacle head first. That's how conflicts are solved. And ironically, that's the same energy that an Aries person carries. Like, I'm going head first into this project. If there is an issue or a problem, we're handling it right now. I'm diving head first into that right now. It's more so, you know, do now and deal with the consequences later. Oh well. They are very, very aggressive people. They are quick to act. They are quick to jump into any new adventure or endeavor. They're quick moving people. They have a very, very, very short attention span, like the shortest attention span. You know, they need constant stimulation, but it's like on their time. You know, the mantra for Aries is I am. So their entire existence stems from the inside as them as a unit and a person. Everything they do is for the gain of self. They are motivated, and they are motivated by self-achievement. So through their pursuits, they become all that they are meant to be. And the hope in an Aries mind is once I make it, now I can put you on, essentially. You know, so sometimes people confuse this drive and, you know, me first, then you. My Aries friend says all the time, she goes, me first, then you know, because Aries know exactly what they want. They do. They know what they want from you, and they are not afraid to make those kind of demands. They know what they want from a job. They know what they want their future to look like. And how dare you, them, y'all, us get in the way of that? And they never back down from a fight. So the planet that rules Aries is the planet Mars. I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with Greek or Roman mythology, but Mars is the Roman god of war, and Aries is the Greek god of war. So when I think of an Aries person or people, the ones that I know specifically, they're warriors. Aries are warriors, okay? They came here to make it do what it do. They are fighters from the inside out. These are some of the most loyal people you will ever meet in your life. When they pick a side, they commit to a cause, okay? Are you on the team or are you not? Are you with this? They are with it, okay? Let's go. That person don't like you. I know that person don't like you because look, did you see them over there? Because I saw them over the cliff. Like, everything about them is extremely calculated. They move like some people say Leo is the king or queen. Aries is the head of the army, head of the military. He's the one that comes in. So say Leo is the king or queen. They have Aries to the left and they have Sagittarius to the side. Sagittarius is the jester, the one who knows all, but is also good at amusing people and entertainment. And Aries is the one who's the head of their army and, you know, war. So they're the ones who knew threats were coming before Leo even could. Leo was over here being diplomatic. Aries was like, bruh, word up, they coming. All right. So, you know, we need to assemble the troops and get to going. And that's a quality that I personally love about Aries. They are do or die people. And like all fire signs, I'm a Leo, we are glass half full people. Okay, so how are we going to take this quirk of the situation and make it work? And Aries is known to do that. So that being said, Aries also belongs to the first house. And the first house, like Aries, also has the mantra, I am. The first house deals with identity, appearance, personality, war, self-defense, new beginnings, crossing thresholds, and like all of these same traits can be found in an Aries person. They're beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people to have in your life. Like, they're so funny. People often underestimate the charisma and hilarity in an Aries person, because when you first meet them and they don't know you, they're stoic almost, right? You know, they're polite, not in a pleasing way like say a Libra is, you know, to not offend. They don't really care if they offend you. Like, they don't know you. Like, who are you? I don't know you. So they can be standoffish, throw their hand up, nice to meet you, but like you can see it behind their eyes. Oh, that's another thing. These people are super authentic. They can't hide it. Like, people always say I'm real. No, Aries is real. You know, what you see is what you get, and I can back it up. Like, I got multiple receipts. One of my friends and my mother, even, they're always like, I can't hold water. I can't hold water. I can't hold it in. They'll try. You know how people say, like, I'm going to save this for a rainy day. You get information or somebody and you like, you know what, I'm going to use this when it's time. Aries is not. You can literally see it bubbling up in their throat and they just going to blurt it out. So you did that for real? You try to play me? Like, so who is this? Who is she? You know what I mean? Like, stuff like that. And it's just so refreshing to be with someone who is, you know, that face value. Ironically, every zodiac sign rules a part of the body. So Aries is the head. You're the ram who rams your head into stuff, and the body part, you know, the face, the teeth, the head is what you rule. Like, all this stuff is connected. It's fascinating, honestly, and hilarious. But yeah, so Aries rules the head, and they're like, my head said no, we will not go. So people talk about, you know, the dark side of the planets or the zodiacs, right? Aries is known for being aggressive, bullheaded, like chaotic and destructive. It's a fire sign. I'll burn this down. You know what I mean? And they are easily angered, and the wrath of the god of war of an Aries person is astounding. It's magnificent. It is so powerful, just like they are. Like, it is so scary. It's so scary. And a lot of people can't deal with that part of them, but at the same time, just as quickly as they were infuriated, they calm down. So while some people hold in their emotions, you know, like Capricorn and Libra, and wait till it builds, and you know, you might end up with a major meltdown, Aries lets it out because there was no way of containing all of that. No way in the world. It's completely impossible to contain all of that fury, right? But now that it's out, it's out. So like, they have a flair for drama, like all fire signs. Dramatic, you know? We're dramatic. It's passionate. It's in your face. So they, because they are so opinionated and they need to tell you who you are. They need to tell you who they are. They need to tell you who you are. They need to tell you, you know, who your audience is too. And they need to tell you what to do. That being said, if you aren't listening, and then you try to do anything to harm them, assault them, disrespect them, mistreat anyone that they love, if you step sideways, you're going to meet this fury head on. Okay, and it can be a terrifying display. I love it, but some people, they don't, right? But in a relationship with an Aries, whether it's a relationship like a parental child relationship or a friendship, or, you know, a relationship with a significant other, you'll realize like an Aries person might be creating drama. They need that stimulation, as I talked about earlier, and they'll use something that they observed to call you out. They want that dialogue, you know, they want the reciprocity of, you know, an argument, right? It drives their ego in a sense, you know. And the thing about them, that people who are scary and take their immediate assault, right? their aggression to heart, they don't reap the benefits of what immediately follows, right? Which is somebody who is over this. They have no problem saying they're sorry. Some people have so much pride they can't admit where they're wrong. Aries was just like, I just gave you 110%. I was committed to my wrong choice. I was committed to my wrong idea. I was committed to my anger. I had to completely give all of me to that situation and that cause. And now that it's out, you've proven me wrong. Touche. Oh, you want to be friends? Let's go get this. That was funny, right? I really tripped. I had y'all going. Y'all thought I was serious. And it's hilarious because at the same time, it's not a game. Like I said earlier, they're very calculating people. They are planning ahead for a rainy day. They are anticipating, like Scorpio, a betrayal, but they're also anticipating a win. Like they aren't as, I would say, depressed or expecting you to be a bad person, right? Like they are prepared for you to be a person, but they aren't expecting it. It can go either way. Aries ready to tussle regardless, right? So, when it ends up not being what they expected, we're all friends. Yo, you want to go get this drink? They're the kind of people when they walk in a room, they light it up. They're the youngest sign. They're the first sign of the Zodiac. So these are people who, when they are growing up, they have to be taught how to cater to others. Remember, I am. They have to be taught how to take other people's feelings into consideration. Now, a cool thing about an Aries is they aren't very hard-headed people. They're quick. So guess what that also makes them? Quick learners. An Aries person ain't gonna make the same mistake twice. You only gonna get an Aries one time. You only gonna get an Aries one time, and they're gonna be waiting for you to try that mess with them again. And anybody else, okay? Like say a Leo will make a mistake again, but we'll do it by choice. Like we'll be like, well, I really want to do that. I love him. Or we'll be like, I know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Aries is like, you stupid, but go ahead, boo, do you. I'm not. You ain't gonna get me twice. I'm not gonna lose it all over and over and over again. For what? Like that's literally the attitude of the Aries. So these people in general are lively. They are natural born leaders, like all cardinal signs. These are people that can walk into a room and take control like that. And they're people that you want to follow. They don't give bad advice. You know what I mean? They are people that they don't necessarily have an agenda, but they have a self-driving purpose and a self-driving force to get where they need to get and to get there fast. So when you're motivated by that type of energy, when you're that focused, when you're that headstrong, right? And you're a quick learner and you can assess like a warrior, potential threats, and you have the natural charisma and the talent and a heart of gold, a fighter. You're a natural competitor. You never back down, right? So when you have all that going for you, that is a person who can lead. You have the natural disposition to do so, and you have the wherewithal and the mindset to know what's right and what's false, and you have the belief system, I am, in yourself to never second guess that. So for people who are looking for a direction and they're looking for guidance and they're looking for someone to look up to and they're looking for a hero, well, Aries is a hero, baby. Aries is a hero. And that's just pretty much it.